How's it going, friends? It's your boy, Luca. To say I've been feeling pretty blah lately would be an understatement. Maybe it's the weather that just can't seem to make its mind up, or maybe I'm just an emotional biker cowboy. Whatever it is, it made me feel like I just really needed to get away, even if it's just for a day. I wanted to do a motorcycle road trip for a long time. I've had my baby for a little over 2 years now, and a combination of her being neglected by her previous owner, plus my inexperience with motorcycles, has led me to learn from every possible problem that has occurred in the time we've had together. I ride a Kawasaki Vulcan 800 Classic. Try saying that 3 times fast. She's been quite forgiving so far, and I'm lucky that when something did happen, it was mostly in safe areas, so my life was not really in any danger. That being said, even though I really do love my bike, I've always had a little bit more fear than just respect when I got out for rides. I always had the feeling that something might go wrong. I might end up breaking down somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and I'd be scared shitless. I decided I had to get over that fear eventually. So I just got all my courage and decided that the first day it reaches over 20 degrees Celsius here, I would go on a motorcycle solo road trip to my favorite city in Germany, Heidelberg. Here's everything I took with me on my little trip. My brand new K&F Concept variable ND2-32 filter. This allows me to keep my shutter speed at double my frame rate, so 1/48, and get a natural motion blur without overexposing the image. The MotoSafe earplugs. Now, these are great. I really didn't expect them to help this much against wind noise. It takes some getting used to, but for longer rides I can highly recommend getting a pair of earplugs because the wind will mess up your hearing, so ride smart. The SanDisk SSD. I got the 2TB version because when I record my videos in Blackmagic Cam, the file size can get pretty big really quick, so this thing helps. Then I also have my Olympus MJU1 film camera. The photos turn out amazing on this thing. It was my uncle's and I took it with me when I visited Bosnia last year, right before uni started. I still got to learn a lot about photography, but so far, this thing, I'm really happy with this one. And then of course, we also have a long sleeve t-shirt, a hoodie, water, power bank, journal, pen, pencil, eraser, hand cream, sunglasses, and a gimbal that I didn't end up using. I packed everything into my camping backpack and was on my way. The plan was to drive 3 hours to Heidelberg, spend the whole day there, record some nice videos, and then drive 1 hour back over the highway. I saw Pepsi was on sale, so trying to find some Pepsi. Where's the Pepsi? First stop on this little trip that we got going on here. Nothing special, nothing crazy. It's just some little town. I just got really hungry because I didn't eat anything for breakfast, so just stopped here, got myself some Coke because I couldn't find the Pepsi, which is a bummer, and some bread, a little sandwich. I think I'm just gonna sit here a little bit, enjoy the view. Not really as warm as I thought it would be, especially like the ride here was kind of it was pretty windy, so I'm glad I took my leather jacket because it absorbs the wind pretty well, blocks it. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, eat it, and then continue. Well, got my little boost of energy, and now only thing left to do is just take our bags. I'll do a little sound check. After a very beautiful 3-hour ride, well, it was a little more than 3 hours, I took some breaks, I arrived in Heidelberg. And I don't want to talk too much, but rather just show you all my favorite clips.
veces no he visto.
It seems like my head is filled with nothing but bad news. War, poverty, crisis around every corner, anxiety, depression. With so much negativity in the world, it's so easy to forget that even when it seems impossible, beauty is around every corner if you look close enough. People dancing, loving and caring for each other, drawing, singing, taking photos to remember moments forever. I think that's why I love doing these little video projects, to remind myself that there is a world beyond the bad news, a world worth going out for, a world worth exploring.